Welcome back to the channel. Today, bit of a rant. I haven't done one of these in a very long time. I'm probably going to be doing a version of it coming up soon, but I just wanted to get something off my chest here. And it's being a Detroit fan. Now, I understand that for a majority of my time recently, even honestly, like majority of my life, let's just be straight up honest. I was born 2000. Um, Most of my teams have sucked my whole life. Lions, obviously, I wasn't really a Lions fan until a couple years ago because my uncle worked for the league. But regardless, the Lions have been pretty poor outside the last couple of years. Pistons, I've been a Pistons fan my whole life. Obviously, we're really good when I was young, like 7. It was like basically when they blew it all up, and they were bad from age 8 to 24, 25. That's tough. And Red Wings were unbelievable growing up. I was 9 when they lost to was it no, it was, yeah, it was 8, 9, 10-ish when they were at their powers, and then they went on that streak the whole way. And then playoff streak ended when I was what, 13, 14, 15, that range. And they haven't made the playoffs since. Hopefully going to do it this year. Um, and then obviously the Tigers got really good. They were probably the best team growing up for me. They were unbelievable and always contending and going for it. And that's kind of almost a good way to link into it. Why were they so good? They tried to win. Now, that might sound stupid. The Lions, you're seeing these other teams make moves, and I'm looking at it right now. Today the Chiefs, the Rams have gone all in again. They go all in for Trent McDuffie, a corner. They give up it was like a first, a third, a fifth, and a seventh or something crazy. They give up a ton, right, for McDuffie. They're going for it again. They see that they have another small window here with Matthew Stafford. Let's go for it. They're doing it. Home Super Bowl for them next year. It would be crazy for them to do it again. So they're trying to do that. You look at other teams around the league, the NHL. Buffalo just traded a first-round pick trying to get another guy. I forgot who exactly they got. But again, they're going all in. They're trying to get the Stanley Cup. It's the freaking Sabres. The only team with a longer streak than you Red Wings is the Sabres, and they're going all in and doing it. Don't get me started with what's going on with the Pistons. I know Nick Heinkel talked about it the other day on the Coping Hour, which you should check out. It's an incredible podcast. So you just trade Jaden Ivey for a guy that can't crack the rotation, and you play the Orlando Magic the other day, and you missed like 20 straight threes, and then you play the Cavs the other day, and you can't hit a three to save your life. And the guy that can shoot threes, probably second best on the team, is sitting there not doing anything. He can't get any run. You've got Chaz Lanier down in the G League. He can't get any run. Try to get some threes going. You look at this Pistons team, especially as I'm a biggest Pistons fan you can find, and you already know how they're going to get eliminated. Like I've never seen a team so obviously flawed at one position or one area and shooting. And you didn't. Well, you apparently addressed it with Kevin Huerter getting rid of Ivy, moving up a pick. It was a good pick at a good time. He didn't play for a bit. And like, okay, cool, he's adapting to it. And it's like, nope, no, we're just not going to play him. We're just gonna trade Ivy for him, and it's just more of an Ivy get the hell out of town thing. And Lord knows Ivy's brain's broken, unfortunately. Hopefully he finds the love of Jesus Christ and revamps his career. He AJ Griffin's it. Either way is fine. I just hope he gets back on the right track mentally because he seems broken. And it's just the Pistons in general. What the hell? Red Wings, don't get me started. Like, I know I did a video the other day. You think that they would do something. I mean, everyone's asking for too much, but when is too much not enough? I hope that makes sense. Like, you don't want you see what McClellan is saying. We have a bunch of guys out there in empty jerseys. You see what the Lions just not doing anything aggressively right now. They have what Graham Glasgow gets waived. You have a few other guys happening. You trade Montgomery. You need a center. Go out and get Lindenbaum. So easy. Go get a huge center. Get an O-line to help pick up Jared Goff and get back to that smash mouth football you used to be. You've got the Pistons. It's like, hey, everyone can find a shooter. Everyone's adding shooters. Look at the Cavs. Keon Ellis and Dennis Schroeder and James Harden. They added at the deadline. How'd those guys do the other night or last night? They beat your ass. And it's not like these guys you're giving up a ton for these guys, But, the power of friendship, it is what it is. Maybe we, if, get lucky and some idiot requests a trade here, we can figure it out. And then the Red Wings, you're seeing the guys around you get, really good. Obviously, the Wings are going all in this year, you'd think, um, swinging at big names. But, Mackenzie Weegar just went to Utah, pending him waiving his no trade clause. Again, the Sabres are freaking going all in. You've got Vegas making moves. You've got Nashville making moves. Or we're just not going to do anything. I know it is Wednesday at 6:30 as I'm taping this, but guys, it's just every team in Detroit. The Lions, last 2 years, the pass rush can't do anything. Hutch dies, he's out for the year. You can't do anything. Your O line is an absolute disaster. Don't add anybody there mid-season. You can't rush the passer. Don't add anybody there. Your secondary can't stop a nosebleed. Don't add anybody there. And you know what happens with the Lions? It's like, oh, the 1 or 2 games that they're not going to be able to just score every single drive, they're going to lose. You lost to Aaron Rodgers. You lost to J.J. McCarthy. You lost to Max Brosmer. And then it's like, oh, we can tank for an extra 2 spots in the draft. Nah, we're going to go beat the Bears. Beat the Bears. Like I know it's, if I link, I almost want to see if I can link the video of the State of the Union of Detroit a couple years ago when I did it in my old apartment. I had a suit on. I was standing up. I was doing everything. I almost want to go back and talk to that guy and be like, I'm going to be complaining about this in a couple years. But at the same time, you got to use your window. I mean, JB Bickerstaff mentioned this could be the end of the window. Obviously, Dan Campbell did it a couple years ago. He's like, I think that might have been our only shot, or that could have been our only shot. Every day we get farther removed from that, the more he's right, which is sad. It just sucks. So, wanted to get a little rant off. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. I don't know. I'm at a loss for words. Hopefully DCFC does it well. That they got some guys back in. We'll see how that goes. I'll try to do a DCFC preview coming up. Because I'm starting to realize I want to do things that make me happier on this channel as opposed to trying to clout chase and get money. But that obviously would help too. So thank you all for watching. Let me know down below what you think. If you think the Detroit teams need to go all in. Hopefully this is just a great reverse jinx. And by the time I post this, boom, Red Wings went and got Robert Thomas, Vincent Trocheck, something crazy, to really show us they give a shit and they're actually going to go for it. But yeah, that's all I got for now. Please like and subscribe. Thank you all for watching. Send this to a friend, hit a notification bell. And again, let me know what you think down in the comments down below. So thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe. See you guys next time. Peace.